Hello, welcome to the Spare Time Podcast.
Talking to the mic.
I hate you.
Are we on for real this time?
We are on for real this time. I am Kyle.
This is like the third time we've started this, and now we're going.
I am Austin.
I'm John.
You were facing away.
It doesn't matter. Pick it up anyway.
Well, fine.
Yeah, if you scream and wake the fucking neighbors.
Who are your neighbors?
Who are your neighbors?
I don't know, but we're about to have a special fucking guest.
We need special guests because right now our empty chair is not here.
I actually know their names, but
What? I don't know.
but I don't know. Like,
Did you go beat them or anything, or did you just kind of?
no, like I went out to toss the trash, and this one guy was building a aquarium stand.
A trash house.
A trash house. He was building a trash house, and I was the first one to take advantage of that.
And I ate well that day. I ate his entire house. John is also a raccoon.
Just my little bandit mask on, just chilling in the trash house, eating scraps.
Eating scrap. He also has a full salt shaker. It's not full.
You're a liar.
Not to hear.
Yeah,
So you have
it's full enough.
No, it isn't.
And
No. This is not full enough for you. Do you know how much salt you use on everything?
I got a whole fucking container, like
That's what you should have.
gallon of salt.
You should have that on the table.
I've
instead
actually
of salt.
only used that on eggs. That's the only thing I've used that on so far. I made scrambled eggs. for
More
breakfast.
amazing than you just using that on eggs is the fact that you actually made breakfast for yourself.
I did. I made breakfast and toast and bacon, and it was delicious. I also made dinner the other night. I made buttery garlic noodles, and they were fucking fantastic.
Buttery garlic noodles are like the quintessential bachelor meal because it's literally nothing but noodles,
Butter,
butter,
and garlic
and a
salt.
little bit of garlic.
Garlic
Or
salt.
a lot of garlic salt.
You gotta have garlic salt.
So you didn't even take like the little garlic thing and cut it up and...
No,
you
I
just
bought
have-
a like 88-cent can of garlic salt at Walmart. Sprinkled that shit everywhere.
You are disgusting. You need to fucking take your butcher's knife, not your butcher's knife, your chef
I don't
knife.
have knives. There you go. Buy me a butcher's knife for my birthday.
Oh, I'm not gonna buy you a butcher because I don't need you cutting fucking carcasses of animals. I'll buy you a chef knife. Actually, I won't do that. Those cost a lot of fucking money. But
They are very expensive.
Table.
what I will buy you is something close to a chef
That
knife.
didn't work at all.
So anyway, before we
Oh,
start...
you can get it on the pyramid scheme.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
The
going
one
to
they
shop
advertise
from
every
Cutco.
semester?
the vector knives?
Yeah, the one that's like an upside down fucking pyramid. So like, it like represents the funnel of cash going to the guy at the bottom who founded the thing.
It's the same type of thing. It's just literally they put the fucking pyramid on the wrong side to confuse people, and it's not confusing. It's just upside down.
Wonder what this could be.
I don't know.
It also conveniently looks like a V for vector.
Oh, that's probably why they did it. No, assholes. You could make $60 an hour. Yeah, you could. You could also do that prostituting.
Who's prostituting?
Oh, man, I fucking hope some of these people that I go to college with just like...
Also, is this thing plugged in?
It is. It's
Okay.
going. Don't touch it. You
All
might
right.
fucking break it. Did you break it? You didn't break it. Okay.
Okay, good.
We're good. So
It's
anyway,
not plugged in.
that is not plugged.
What is
your
this?
computer charger?
This is
That's
mine.
my computer charger?
I don't
What's it
know.
doing on the
A computer charger.
Oh.
It looks like your.
Oh, that's
Chromebook.
for the Chromebook,
That's
yeah.
what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Why is that
Oh,
on the tape? I was confused. I thought
Recent topics. If you guys want to, you should both come to the Apple Store with me because I have to use a $500 gift card. And we still have to do that.
Why do you have a $500 gift card?
Because my mom got it 2 years ago, and
Oh.
they never expire, and you can't afford just a regular laptop.
Not with $500.
Not $500, no.
Not an Apple laptop.
Not an
Will
Apple.
$500 buy you anything at the Apple Store?
I don't know.
Yeah, actually, you can.
Hand job in the back.
I was gonna say you could get a nice little mouse for your computer.
You just imagine like that guy's like, my name is Beverly, just like a huge fucking beard, glasses, just like I will be assisting you today. Just like, can you not talk to me while I get my $500?
Oh, see, I went straight to like that really snobby ass girl who always drinks at Starbucks.
Oh,
I prefer his bearded Beverly.
Oh, okay.
you can't get like.
I actually also imagine the hand job taking place in a Starbucks.
And you have to sit on those weird chairs that those kids can like figure out, but you can't. You're just like falling over. You're just like, can you please sit still?
Actually, that might be a better use of your gift card. Go into Starbucks, wave it in the air, and say whoever's willing to give you the most sexual
The favors.
stimulation gets the card.
See them just fucking lose their mind because they're on caffeine. It's like, didn't see what I did. I moved my right hand faster than I ever have before.
So before this, we were talking about books, right?
Yeah. When we were supposed to be recording,
Yeah,
someone wouldn't start shit because there was an echo.
There was an echo, and we moved it, and now there's not as much of an echo.
I don't know, man. That's what I keep saying. I don't.
You said you were listening to Sherlock Holmes.
I'm listening to Sherlock Holmes. You were talking about getting Audible, right?
Yeah, I considered it, and then I realized that I'm going to go through way more than one book a month, and I don't want to pay for more books.
Yeah, that's a downside that I found. Do what I do. If you do what I do and just get one a month, you get like Sherlock Holmes. It's 70 hours.
Yeah.
So that definitely.
I was actually looking at a book like, something, I guess not really useful, not to bash, what you do in your spare time, but
You're trying to get a useful book or not useful?
a useful book.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I
if
was
you don't
looking
want
at a
useful,
book
shop
for,
in teen fiction. They're all poorly written and just fucking trees
Why don't we
died.
just go straight to the fucking fanfiction website and read from there?
We might as
Well,
well.
because they don't read that to you.
God,
Right, we actually have to work for that.
I don't
Makes
understand
no
why
sense.
people read fan fiction. It's like you can think of these characters already fucking on your own. Can we say fucking?
I hope so, because I've said it like 20 times.
Because I'm just like,
No, we're good.
like they're just like, oh, Harry Potter and what if he got with Hermione? It's like, well, you don't. He probably fuck her. I don't.
Probably fuck her.
It's just a. She'd probably know a lot. She probably read the Kama Sutra. I don't know. It's out there. It definitely should be
It's
on the
out
internet.
there.
I don't want to look it up. I don't really give
Is
a fuck.
the Gama Sutra? Is it Gama Sutra, right?
God.
Isn't there a whole array of forbidden spells? I bet she knows a lot about that.
Forbidden positions.
You think the Kama Sutra is on Audible? Can you get that read too?
Isn't 50 Shades of Grey on there?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's the one that Iago read, right? What's his name?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah.
Godfrey, that's right.
No,
Did he actually read the whole thing, or was that just kind of like?
I think that was
excerpts from-
just like a...
that was excerpts
That's
for
bullshit.
comedy reasons.
Yeah.
That's actually very sad.
Right? Because I would listen to it if he actually read the whole thing.
That would probably be my one book for the month.
they
I
could
can
sell that
imagine you
shit
put more
for,
emphasis on just like the fact of clitoris than what was actually because Liz is actually reading those books right now.
Really?
Yeah, she was just reading them on Adam's bed. She's like, "Ooh, I stole these from Adam's mom." It was just from Adam's mom. I have no room to talk. My mom also would just read those. She would make dinner. And then we'd eat, and then she would just go read her porn. And she was just like,
I could have sworn you were going to say your mom reads them while making dinner.
reason we'll make it.
Oh, God.
All the food got burned. It's just like it's really getting hot in here. It's like you set the fucking kitchen on fire.
Oh. So what were you gonna get, Austin? What were you gonna get?
For a book,
Yeah.
what was I gonna get?
You're supposed to read something. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, Don Quixote, which is the professor who was actually most caring about my illness. I'm not gonna name drop because I don't fucking know. He might be on Facebook, but he's like, this is the funniest book I've ever read, and I'm actually reading a pretty funny book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe or the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
I can never remember which word that
Hitchhiker's
is.
Guide to the Galaxy? Right?
Yeah, that's a galaxy.
Yeah, it's galaxy.
The universe is too big.
That book would last forever.
Oh, it already does. It's no, this is because I was beating myself up because I'm reading this book and it's actually comprised of multiple books. The one that I have, and I've actually read through 2 books already. I'm on the 3rd and I'm almost done with that one. And I'm just like, I can't read for shit. I still have over half of the book left. This is a huge book. And then someone was like, oh yeah, you've read 2 of them. And I'm like, oh. I just feel accomplished. I'm just like, yeah. Spike my nook and break. Never read again.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, like the only book I saw on there. Well, there were two things I was considering. I found a series of learn Spanish books because I can learn Spanish, on my drive to work, and then I can understand like half the people who work there.
Why Spanish? Why not?
Because
like,
half the people who work there speak Spanish.
You're never. I don't know.
I do.
If I were going to learn a language, it would not be Spanish. Spanish.
Why not Spanish? People talk it around you all the time.
Because I just don't give a shit what they're saying.
Because fuck Mexicans, man. I'm just gonna get down to it. I hate Taco Bell. We're done.
Because Kyle's actually a big fan of Seinfeld, and you remember the Elaine episode where she's getting her nails done by the Koreans? He actually just wants to like work there and just like talk shit on all the people who come. Just like, oh my god.
Oh, is that it? You want like a less popular language?
Yeah,
so you can
I mean,
talk
like,
shit about
No,
everyone else?
that's not exactly.
Just so we could like listen to
That's pretty much
Psy.
it. I know Kyle. You know Kyle. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know
Fucking
Kyle.
asshole.
Speaking to the mic.
But yeah, there was that, and I was also looking at a social engineering book because that just seemed useful. I mean,
Yeah, that was.
manipulation and stuff. Learn how to and not to be manipulated.
Yeah, that's more.
Oh, you're reading something like that?
Yeah, social engineering.
Okay, because Quinn and I, the most recent books that we bought were we wanted to solve the problem of sexism.
Sexism?
Oh.
You were out to solve sexism.
Yeah, we're just like Quinn was explaining idealistic idealism feminism to me, and it makes no fucking sense to me. I'm more like realistic feminist because I support those people who just like men and women are equal, not the people who are like men can't help women. Women are just going to take the power from men. It's like it's not a power shift we're looking for. It's equality.
Yeah.
So I bought a book on that, and God, did I put it down fast. I read 100 pages.
Oh, man.
And
You read 100 pages?
Yeah, I read 100
That's
Wow.
fast.
Well,
I might have read 100 words and been like, nope.
Ow! I can't do this anymore.
and another thing we got a book on was, and it's a terribly written book, but it actually makes a lot of sense. It's it's something about like the art of seduction. It's called.
Okay.
And
yeah.
my God, it's the way it's written is just flat out, just sounds horrible. But the concepts are good because the review I read on it, just like if people actually practice these things, they'll work. But it's like manipulating people. It's like we don't want to manipulate people. We just don't want to get seduced into being fucking morons because that's happened to us. We've been seduced by just women, and we're like, our tongues are out of our mouths, and we're just like fucking around. We're just like, this is stupid. So the way it was explained by this guy, I don't remember the guy, but he's like, this book is much like Star Wars. Once you understand these concepts of like what seduction is, you can use it for the dark side of like manipulating people and just fucking them and then leaving and they're fucking in shambles and all this other shit. Or you can like stop people from being dumbasses through science and social cues. It's like, okay, I like that.
So how is this going for you?
Well, he's trying to get through that book.
Oh,
and
Quinn's reading it?
Yeah. So once we get through each book and like try and solve the idealistic problems that we both have, we'll get there, but we have not gotten there yet. We're very slow moving.
Yeah. Books like that, I have to imagine you would be.
So I was on Kotaku today. I don't know if you guys ever read Kotaku. I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, thanks.
They always have deals up there though, like sales and everything. But I was looking and I saw this anime. It's called Makaku City Actors. And the reason I came upon it was because they were kind of showing the differences between the physical release of it, like the Blu-ray DVD, and how it was like shown on TV. It is. I recommend everyone to go look this up because it's an astounding difference. I don't know what the fuck they were doing when they originally made it, but look at this, the difference between TV and Blu-ray. I'll put this up on the. We're gonna have a. I didn't tell you guys this. We're gonna have a. What's it called?
And they're not screwing with you?
No, they're not screwing. That's literally the difference between the broadcast version and the physical release. But we're gonna have a.
I find that really hard to believe.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's completely different. But we're gonna have an enhanced audio where we can put images like
but
as
their
they
faces
outline.
aren't even the same.
I know,
shape.
like they have different colored hair, the different colored eyes. Like it's like
they're not even the same shape though. They're
I know.
whiter. Austin, I think Kyle's been fucked
I'm
with.
not fucking with you. It's Macaca City actors. I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea what. I don't know if it's any good or not. But look it up and look at the differences.
I think he's been lied to, and his intern lying to us.
No, I'm not.
These are two different art styles.
I know. I know. It's completely fucked.
Also, this isn't how Blu-ray usually like works on humans. You don't get better looking. It's like, oh god.
That's a fair point.
That is very. Seriously, you watch the news and you're just like, oh god, that's what she looks like.
I masturbated to that.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's an incredible difference though. I just saw that, I was like, what in the hell is... Anyway.
Well, I guess spurring from his most recent book purchases, I can add to the table that I think my most recent book purchase was probably Jaina Proudmoore. Wow.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
what in the hell is that?
That and, I just reread the Arthas book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually know a little bit about that one. I don't know much about
No, big WoW
at all.
fan. Enjoy the novels.
Oh yeah. Anything? What are they? They're just about World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm serious. I bet,
Detail the history of the game. They're actually really good.
I bet they really do have that. Excuse me, on Audible.
They do.
Do they?
Yep.
That's cool.
Looked it up.
I really like Audible. I've been...
You can tell. Yeah, just throwing Audible all
I
kinds
am.
of like
I'll do
promotions
it.
here.
I don't care. They're awesome.
Not charging them money or anything. God, we're doing this bad.
No, we're not. I'm paying them. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like this is backwards.
Yeah. So many games? You guys been playing games lately? I know you said you were playing League of Legends.
League of Legends, and I learned that I do not play well with others. All right, so basically, if you're a League of Legends fan, great. Keep playing your game. Get good at it and have fun with your friends. Quinn downloaded it on my computer. My good friend Quinn, and he was like, "I want to play this with you," and we played. And I did some bot matches, which are just random
Painful.
computer
Yeah, they're
people
terrible.
fighting
Yeah.
you and.
Like if we could skip that whole scenario, that'd be. I might actually play the game because I got to those and was like, nope. Mm-mm.
But
I mean, it's a good way to learn, though.
But I don't want to. I just want to get thrown in there and get my ass kicked for a little while until I figure it out.
Yeah, I thought about that yesterday, and you don't want to do that.
I actually really do.
All right, I'll tell you my little tale. So I started playing, and then I was like, Jolly, I can actually see why people want to play this. I want to play this with you guys. And he just looked at me, because he's like the coach of our college team. He just looked at me and went, you don't want to play this. I don't want to play this.
You don't want to play this.
I was like, why? He's like, well, to play with us, you have to be like at least level 30. I was like, well, what level am I now? You're level 5. So
At least level 30.
I'm not good enough yet.
So if I can interrupt you really quick, you
Yeah.
guys have a team and a coach?
Yeah, they're really big into it. In fact, the other night I was there trying to sleep on the couch, and God, is that an uncomfortable couch? I appreciate the use of it, but it fucking sucks.
God, they're sleeping on bricks. Right?
Is that the
That's the typical new dorm couch.
God,
It's the
those are
same ones we
awful.
had. Yeah,
they're
it
just
was-
terrible. It's not even. It's God no.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have arms. It's not a real couch.
No, I'm pretty
It's-
sure they just they took they made it completely wood, and then they just
They put some carpet over it.
Yeah,
they had some leftover carpet from where they were making the building, and they just threw it over the wood they had left and made some couches.
Yeah, they put some super firm foam on it. Just couch.
I don't think there's foam on that.
There's something slightly softer
There might
than wood
be
between
more
you and
layers
the
of
wood.
carpeting, but I don't think there's anything remotely close to soft on those things.
Maybe that's what it is. They just had
Um,
a certain amount of carpet left over and just made.
Yeah,
all
they just
couches.
ordered too much carpet. Yeah, like it was $1 million project. They bought $500,000 worth of carpet. Yeah. That's why the rest of the building's made of like styrofoam and super glue.
But anyway, I'm sorry. I interrupted your story.
Oh no, it's fine. Jolly was just telling me not to play. Gave me all these like valid reasons. I was like, you know what? I'll just play here and there. And so I did bot matches and got bored, and
Welcome to the club.
I most recently played a player versus player match, and I picked a character, and everyone was watching me, and I was just like, you know what? I know I can't take on other players, so I'm just going to kill the little minions or whatever. And that's all I did. And I wasn't doing a bad job. But this guy in chat, because you can talk to other players, and they can tell you like what to do or whatnot, he just kept giving me shit. Like, I picked a character, and I forgot to lock in. He's like, I'd appreciate if you locked in. I want to get a game in before I go to work. He's like, oh, my bad, sorry. And he just fucking blanked me. And so I was taking my lane, is what they call it, and just killing things. And like, if I saw a person, I was like, oh, run away, because I'm going to fucking die. And apparently this guy kept calling me to another lane to like help, and I wasn't reading the chat. And so whenever I looked over, it's just like, thanks again, Graves. You've done a great job. Like, all sarcastic. I'm just like... So I was like, oh, my bad again, dude. Also, shine my knob. Just like, I thought we were just digging at each other. Just, like, taking the piss out of one another. And he's like, got it, reported. Which is basically just like 2 5-year-olds just bickering with one another until one tells on you to the teacher. I'm just like,
fuck.
So we were winning. And
Do you ever play RuneScape? It sounds exactly like RuneScape. Only there's even less to do, which is phenomenal because there isn't shit to do in RuneScape.
But the best part was and Nathan says that I was just trying to ham it up for the audience, and I was. I got progressively mad, and I've been getting more mad because of the medication that I've been taking, so this wasn't helping. But I proceeded to die a bunch because we were winning, and
intentionally die.
I was running head first into my death. I was like, I don't care. Let's feed them. Me.
Were you getting experience for this?
Nope.
Like, were you leveling as you died?
Nope.
Did they give you pity experience?
Nope.
No.
And everyone was like, oh my god, this is a long match. It's like blah, 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 blah. And I just proceeded to type an essay. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm actually really new to this, and I wanted to have fun with this, but I'm not having a good experience, and it's all the robot guy's fault. I forgot his name. And so,
The robot guy?
I shouldn't have said shine my knob, but with the way that you have treated your other players, I do hope that you continue to get to work on time. I really hope that you do. And I also hope that you continue to shine my knob.
Because it has been magnificent so far.
And then everyone left and we lost.
Oh. That's quite
I proceeded to then delete the shortcut to League of Legends and destroy the Riot folder that was in my computer's files, and I was just like, I never want to play this again. I hate it.
And that was the story of League of Legends.
And that's almost exactly what happened to us.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, we're going to
I'll be
play
back.
League of Legends sometime. And I think we got on. We played like half of one of the tutorial matches. And,
we never played again.
God, you know what? This would be a lot better with beer. But, like, he just got up, and I'm like, God, I wish there was beer in the fridge. So this.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the League of Legends. Like, we were playing League of Legends. Like, man, this would be better with beer.
Oh, no, I was talking about this right here. Like.
I mean, I agree on both fronts. I think playing League of Legends drunk and doing the podcast drunk
Would probably both be far more entertaining.
Yes, exactly. But, I mean, Mountain Dew's not bad, and you have Diet Coke.
Yeah,
so.
I got Diet Coke because, why enjoy what you do? But no, in all seriousness, Diet Coke is great, and please give me money.
Just fishing for it tonight. And once again, this is not a product that endorses us, but instead we buy it and then
We buy it, we
then
drink
push
it, we
on
talk
to-
about it, You can drink it, you can hate it, you can yell at me for it later. I don't
How
give a
much does
damn.
Austin have? Well, he doesn't have a bunch, neither do I, so I'm going to take the rest.
Solid strategy, considering you had like 3/4 of the bottle.
I'm pretty sure it's more
You
than
had
that.
already drank 1.5 liters of that Mountain Dew.
I'd probably put it in
We should probably bring more Mountain Dew next time.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Because I would love a Mountain Dew as well. No, it's okay. I got this.
What are we
I
talking?
almost bought another one too. I was like,
Kyle stole the last Mountain Dew. So,
I'm sorry.
I don't
You
care.
should
I
have lost.
hate this drink.
but he
As soon as you
continues
put it in my
to pour
face, and I'm
into
just
his
like,
Why didn't you just get the orange?
I
I
There
said
was
we
orange
could just
Crush.
I said we could switch it for orange.
I hate all soda, but I
Especially
feel-
Mountain Dew.
I
I hate
Including Diet Coke?
especially
No, like, for real. Worst soda on the planet, Diet Mountain Dew. Ooh.
Oh god, it's so bad.
I enjoy that.
Wait.
I just-
I thought
I might immediately have to retract that because ski is a thing that exists. And good
Oh,
God, is it
God.
bad.
oh man, you don't like ski?
I fucking
No,
hate
I
ski.
hate the shit
Because ski
out of
is blasted over here. It's like
Oh yeah, ski
Everyone
is the
fucking loves
fucking
ski. We're
drink of St. Louis.
yeah, I was gonna say we're in the St. Louis area, and more
Hashtag
specifically,
Ferguson.
more specifically, we're on the Illinois side,
Yeah,
where what is it, Breeze?
Breeze, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's breeze.
Breeze is a town that's really close to us, and they bottle it, right? Or-
Yeah,
I think they bottle
Yeah,
it,
it's
but I
a,
don't
it's
think
a
they
bottling
make it.
company.
Okay, that's what I thought. So they bottle.
No, they
They make
bo-
it
I
and
think they
bottle
make
it?
bottle it.
Oh,
I don't know.
You fucking
Anyway,
fuckers.
Breeze is like the
Breeze is a thing,
Hometown
and out of
of
it
ski.
comes ski, which is like the worst drink on the planet. If you ever had it, I'm sorry. If you actually like it, I hate you.
that's not true. We know a lot of people that
I was
love
gonna
it. It's
say,
impossible.
John hates Southern Illinois.
John lived in Southern Illinois his entire life, and if you're
Actually.
claiming this, no.
This is. No,
This
we're
is
not-
Central
we're not-
Illinois.
we're-
We've
no,
been
no,
over
we're-
it.
We're not gonna get into this.
How the fuck?
I know, right? This isn't.
South is in the middle. Down
No.
is mid.
No,
We're
no,
not gonna do this again.
I am from Southern Illinois.
Yeah,
and
you're,
I promise.
you're from very southern Illinois.
I am from
We're just from
almost the southernmost
He's
Illinois.
from Kentucky.
He's based.
No.
What might as well be Kentucky.
No, because I'm not good at basketball.
No, you're in that weird part, like basically northern Florida, which is the shitty part of Florida.
What kind of fucking geography lesson do we have going on
No,
here?
wait. I want to explain the type of
Don't
region.
ruin that drink of Mountain Dew either.
No, I want to. All right, so you were
Swallow?
you were in
I'm good.
technically Illinois, right?
Yes.
But your people don't act like anyone else in Illinois that I've ever met in my life. They do act like people I've met in Kentucky,
Really? Okay. Well,
whereas people in northern Florida act like people I've ran into in Georgia.
oh, okay. So that's the
Have I
similarity
never told you
there.
about the people I ran into in...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've been to Florida, and I've experienced all of it. It's a long state. And at the tippy top, which is almost Georgia, they talk in the shittiest form of words I've ever heard in my life. It's... I'll explain that story whenever we're done with whatever the fuck we're talking
Why
about.
did that? That was impressive. I
We're
like
just
that.
going to segue.
That was a
let's
noise.
go with it.
Okay, so I was vacationing with my brother and my grandpa, and we'd go to Florida sometimes. And we were just, in our RV, and we're just coming back to Illinois, and he likes to go through Georgia. So we stopped.
Why?
I don't know. That's the route that he takes. And so,
Do you go through Atlanta?
yeah.
But that's like a 3-hour delay that you don't
I
have
don't know
to...
why he did it. I don't know, John. Anyway.
I wasn't there. I didn't plan it out on the map. I don't know.
So we're in Florida, and we're tired because we were at the bottom most of Florida, and we drove all the way to the top of it. And so he's gonna stop at a park where he has like a night, I think. And so he's out, and Adam and I are just dicking around, and then we just see like this truck with it's beat to shit, and there's 3 guys in the back, and they're just giggling. They're just and I'm like,
I
what?
thought it was
What?
in Florida, not Southern Illinois.
No, wait. It gets better because we're just like, what are they
that's
laughing
how every
at?
one of my good stories starts.
And so
There's 3
our
fucking
grandpa,
rednecks in the back of a truck that should not be running, but...
our grandpa gets back, and he's just like, the weirdest thing happened to me just now. We're just like, what? Did you see those guys in the back of that truck? Yeah. They just threw shit at my feet. Just shit. It's
We're
like,
talking like literal.
yeah, just actual
Yeah, just
shit
like
that was in the back of the truck.
Shit in their hands and chucked it at him.
Chucked it at his
Monkey
feet.
style.
I was like, Grandpa, where the fuck are we? He's like, I don't know, I guess we're in Georgia. Not to say Georgia isn't a wonderful state, but every time I go to Georgia, I can't understand what the people are saying.
And I get shit thrown at me. But just
And shit was
pieces.
thrown at us. So we're exploring the campsite, and it has some nice parts. And this guy who was overly friendly with us was trying to make conversation, but he just sounded like he was biting his own tongue. It was, one of the funniest conversations I've heard in my life because my grandpa was trying to be attentive and figure out what he was saying. He was just like, "Arba-derba-derba-derba-derba." My grandpa just went, "Yeah, we're from Southern Illinois." Yeah, we're only here for a night or two. Just like saying things. He has no idea what I say, by the way. It's just, "Arba-derba?" Yeah, you too. It's just we walk away from
and
this
that
man.
beautiful story of miscommunication reminds me of our trip to Chicago, the most recent one, where we ran into the hobo at the train station while you were trying to figure out how to work the fucking train ticket machine.
I actually like this story because I don't come out looking bad in this one.
You weren't there for any of it because you were trying to figure out how to buy a ticket. You couldn't figure out how to work the machine that everyone else had already mastered, which is why you weren't a part of the actual story.
That machine was bullshit.
Yeah, the hobo instructed us some stuff.
It wouldn't take my fucking card. That's not my fault. That's the machine. But regardless, because of that, I actually missed the hobo because I can't. So Cobra Rosenthal was completely naked.
That's not true. He's got a shirt on.
Am I even wearing boxers today? Yeah.
Oh man. So anyway,
It's the fourth week of the month. Laundry gets to be done this weekend.
Dude, I've degraded to the point of this is a short little trip. I used to be like, I'm going to take full responsibility in college and do my own laundry. And it took me 3 years to just be like, no, my mom can do it. So I've just been taking it home and like, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, back to your Chicago story.
So I can't get this shit figured out. This guy's trying to help me. This homeless guy's trying to help me. And you're like, oh yeah, if you get this one, you can get change or something, get like extra ticket. Like, no, I need just the one.
Yeah. And eventually, I guess he finds out that Kyle is just too lost to be profitable at all.
No. Tom came over because Tom is an expert Chicagoan.
Chicagan?
Chicagoan. Tom's from Chicago. Tom was actually from Chicago.
He's a Chicagan.
And, which reminds me of another story I'll tell after this. But
The shoe story?
Yes, the shoe story.
That story.
So Tom takes me away. He's like, no, we're good. Thank you. No, sorry. We don't have any extra money.
So that's why you had to use the one that got change.
Yes, that is. But turns out I wasn't the only one that got caught.
I figured out his plan.
I wasn't the only one that got caught. Jason. No, not Jason.
Tyler.
Two redheads, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Hobson
because they're totally... Oh, Hobson.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant
Skinny Jason. No. Redhead.
I wasn't referring to him as Skinny Jason. But
no. Tyler got caught because we were walking away and he hadn't quite gotten his ticket yet. So we kind of left him to talk to the homeless guy.
Yeah, and eventually, like, he makes his way over to the rest of the group after purchasing his ticket, and the homeless guy kind of follows him over there and just starts making, casual conversation because... I mean, someone's bound to give him money if he just acts adorable. And
the adorable homeless guy.
Yeah, the adorable homeless guy was like, I
the worst
think he had half a finger, but
you guys are so mean to the homeless.
I'm just telling it like it is, all right?
I was gonna say we're not exaggerating.
We're painting a better picture of him than the chameleon-eyed guy who I thought was gonna kill us on the subway, okay? So
back to the homeless bashing hour with Kyle, John, and Austin. Good Lord, do they smell like piss?
Don't go to Chicago. Homeless people everywhere. They smell bad. It's terrible. No, I actually quite like Chicago. But yeah, he makes his way over to us, and he's just, making conversation. Eventually, he's like, "Where are you guys from?" And we're like, of the St. Louis area, and he interprets that somehow as, "East St. Louis?" Sure, yeah, we're from East St. Louis. Damn! And he knuckle bumps all of us and proceeds to walk the fuck away. Just got the hell out of there.
He's like, these motherfuckers are crazy. I'm getting the fuck out of here before I get stabbed.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how he jumped straight to East St. Louis out of that. But
I don't need money that bad.
Look, man, I don't need to eat that badly.
I'll sleep on the street tonight. I'm good. But no.
Oh man.
My Tom story from Chicago. This is our
homeless people. But
this is our first trip to Chicago.
First trip to Chicago. First real experience in Chicago. Actually, this started the day.
This was.
This was when we decided to do everything by foot
Oh, that was awesome. We got a ton of exercise that
We
day.
got a ton of exercise, and my legs were chapped as fuck. Like my thighs
Oh,
could
God,
not
it's
touch
terrible.
for like a week. It was
Walking like a cowboy for the rest of the day.
But,
But so we're walking down the street, right? And Tom, as I mentioned before, expert Chicagoan. He lives there in the area. We're walking down the street. This lady just like starts running across the street. Not like sprint.
not like dead sprints
Yeah,
or
no,
anything.
she's like trying to avoid
you know,
traffic.
trying to get our attention. She's like, sir. and we're just walking, ignoring her. We're, like, I didn't even notice her. I didn't know she was
Yeah,
trying
I
to get our attention.
I was hanging back just a little bit. I think I was just a few steps behind you guys because, I didn't want to take up the whole sidewalk. So I'm like, I'll hang back, watch her back, so we're fine.
But Tom, being the Chicago expert that he is, was like fully alert and heard her screaming. And after
No. Tom actually didn't hear her.
Really?
I heard her. I heard her. I was like, Tom, I think that lady is. I think she's trying to get your attention. He's like, what? Yeah, she's like yelling at you. He goes, what the? Okay, whatever. So we continue to walk, and he's kind of ignoring her at this point. But then she like gets really close. She's like, Sir, your shoe's untied.
No, thank you. Just over his shoulder, looks back at her, waves, and says, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
Continues to walk. And I imagine she was standing there just in a daze, just completely confused as to what happened.
She's probably still standing there right now in the middle of the street.
Probably.
What the fuck is he talking about?
No, thank you. What? I didn't want him to trip.
So I go, Tom, she was telling you your shoe's untied. He goes, what? Oh, yeah, it is.
I can only hear people who have a home.
Is this a proper time to throw out a white privilege thing or not?
No, we're not going to discuss that. Long story short, since we did bring it up, John, thank you.
I already threw out a hashtag Ferguson earlier. Nobody decided to give that any.
When did you do that?
I know, I don't remember that.
It's there. You can listen to it.
I won't.
No, this is just going straight to the internet and being forgotten.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
No, this is going straight on. Yeah, but no. What were we just talking about?
Ferguson, I believe.
No, it wasn't Ferguson. It was
homeless people and white privilege.
white privilege. That's it. Thank
White
you.
privilege.
We're not going to go into the whole thing, but basically, feminist, extreme feminism. What were you talking about earlier, Austin? The
Idealistic.
That
form.
one.
Yeah.
One of those dumb cunts.
Ouch.
And,
Throwing the C word out there.
This is an explicit podcast. We can say what we want.
Fair enough.
But this is my podcast, so we're not going to throw any racial slurs out there.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Yeah, thanks, Austin. Anyway,
I doubt that even picked it up. So it's
it probably didn't. God damn it, if you're going to talking to the mic.
just making bird calls into the mic right now. Anyway, so why don't we just glaze over that whole topic?
Yeah, we'll
Asshole.
Fucking
Trying to bring up terrible thing. Edit it. Can you also edit out my bird calls and stuff like that?
No, I love the bird calls. Those are important.
Well, the first one actually does. I just like Kyle hates black people, which he does not.
Which wouldn't. He just nods.
He's just like, yep.
He's like, yeah, whatever. Just glazes over it.
I was just going to try to shake it off and just go.
This isn't being edited, right? We're leaving everything that happens in
This
here
is going from the computer to iTunes.
to the internet.
That's
Cool.
so
Great.
lazy.
That's fantastic. I love that.
To iTunes?
Yeah,
To iTunes. Yep,
You
we're gonna
can
sell it on
purchase
iTunes.
for $99.
$99. You can get our first 5 podcasts for Austin's gift card.
Yep.
And you still have $5 left over to buy like a third of a song.
So what are we going to get at your in your Apple Store drip? Do you even know what you want?
I need a Diet Coke.
I do need a way to, I guess, just type papers. So if I can get like a little,
You should buy a Chromebook.
I was gonna say, does Apple even make like a little thing like what he's got?
That would entail them selling something cheap. So no, they don't.
God, if I actually had to.
On the other hand, if you called Google and you said, hey, I have like this $500 Apple gift card, they might feel so sorry for you, but they gave you a Chromebook.
Yeah, because it's not enough. It's just not. It's a lot of money everywhere else, but not $500.
Not at Apple.
I could buy like an iPod.
You could buy like a first generation iPod, yeah.
No, you could buy a new iPod. You could almost get an iPhone actually.
What do I need?
He's got a Galaxy. Why does he need an iPhone? They look the same now anyway. What's it
Do
matter?
they? No, they don't.
They do too.
You're full of shit. I like my phone. But anyway, yeah, you can almost get an unlocked. I think like an unlocked 16 gig phone is like $650.
Yeah, yours is really fun because you can bend it like a swan.
Look at this shit. This is not bent. That's
I
flat. on the
have
fucking
no
tip.
idea what I can buy with it.
Apple really made a
You-
breakthrough. They're the first phone that can be used for origami. But
We can get like a decent set of headphones. Like
a
$500.
decent set of headphones.
We can get some pretty good beats.
no, I said decent set of headphones.
Not a phenomenal, like, you know.
Oh, no,
like
I was
Turtle
saying-
Beach is over there. You
I
can
was-
get those.
I was saying instead of a shitty pair of Beats.
Oh,
Just
I got you.
Plants in my ears.
No, I was just gonna say like you could get a pair of headphones and some other stuff.
Okay.
Because headphones are only like a good pair of headphones you get for like $100. Maybe not at Apple, but
Yeah, so a decent pair you can get for like $150.
Do you think we could just take a display computer and like leave the card there and just be like round up? That's all the note says.
Round up.
Round up.
I think actually I'm gonna
Let's be
verify
fair,
this.
this thing has been used a lot.
You know how easy it would be to steal from there? It's
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because you don't even have to go up to anybody anymore. You can go on their app on like an iPhone. I don't know if the Android. I doubt Android has an Apple app, but you can go on your iPhone, pay for the item, and then just leave. You don't even have to go up to talk to anybody. You can literally go into the app, pay with either Apple Pay or your credit card, and just leave.
Steve Jobs looking up or looking down from wherever.
No, he's in purgatory because he was a Buddhist.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how that works.
If we're doing Dante's Inferno rules, he's in some layer of hell.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
Epic Rap Battles confirmed that he is indeed in heaven.
In heaven.
They
In
did.
heaven,
They
yeah.
did because he turns heaven a prophet or something.
Yeah, that's the exact line.
What income does they?
Not enough.
Hey, they
Have
have
you
to
heard
fund,
about the lack of chairs?
No, I've not heard about that.
they have to fund those miracles somehow.
Yeah.
Miracles just don't come for free.
Jesus was like the Ronald Reagan of just savior. You're blowing through our budget. Quit walking on water, boy.
You know how expensive it was to turn that water to wine?
That's all Jesus.
So I just went on the Apple website. It turns out you can buy a computer, but it is the shittiest of shit computers. It is a Mac Mini, and you literally just get the computer. You don't get I don't think you get a mouse, a keyboard, a display. It's literally just a slow ass i5 processor, 4 gigs memory, 500 gig hard drive,
I guess I'll take my hand job.
and it
That's really the best option.
and it's $4.99, and you're gonna have to pay for tax.
Like I said, if you actually take that thing to Starbucks
Yeah.
and let people know, like, you'll get a much better offer there.
Like, well,
I think John's onto something.
Fun fact, though, if you want to
Shoot.
buy an Android and still feel rich, you can get an Apple Live wallpaper for your Android phone. And maybe half convince yourself that it's an iPhone.
What is an Apple Live wallpaper? Like,
I have no idea. There's a really fancy steampunk one down here.
Oh, steampunk is cool. I was like,
Yeah,
Those
it's just the Apple logo, and I guess it like flashes as your background. Yeah.
that's it.
I don't know.
You can buy a gift card for the Apple Store.
Oh nope, looks like it's just a neon apple
Oh, so it doesn't even
sitting
flash. It
in
just
the
kind of
back.
sits there.
Yeah, it just sits there. It might
You
turn off.
can buy Beats, which I seriously wouldn't recommend it. The Beats are not very good here.
no, I don't.
Headphones.
I'm not going to buy Beats.
Or you could just go personally hand Dr. Dre the gift card, and he'll rap in your ear for a couple minutes.
I think you should do this. You can buy.
It's actually a pretty good deal. I would do that. Just be like, can we record this? It's just like right meter.
Apparently, Apple sells drones. You can buy a Parrot Bebop drone for $500.
What the
A
hell?
parrot bebop drone.
Are these earphones?
No.
No,
it's-
this is like a mechanical parrot that records what you say, spits it back at you in a remix.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
That's actually what it is.
No, that is not. I was being so sarcastic.
Drop the beat, Petey. Just like this mechanical bird, just like.
Oh no! I thought I hit that on the head for a second. I was like, really? Apple has started making that useless of a product.
Oh,
no.
that's another thing we should talk about.
What's that?
Whatever you.
I'm just looking up the drone on the internet so you can see what the hell I'm talking
Now
about.
I want one of those parrots.
I don't think those exist.
I don't know how real this
Well, we
is.
should make it exist.
But Kyle, you and I went to basically. You remember that Japanese festival in St. Louis?
Yeah. Where we saw our teacher.
Yeah. Do you remember reading that book of useless Japanese inventions?
No, but remind me.
Okay. So basically, there was I think there's a competition each year in Japan to make the most useless thing
It doesn't
ever.
look like a parrot at all.
It's a drone. It's got that thing's a camera. And it's got 4 little things.
It's a parrot drone. They should at least try to resemble a parrot.
a parrot.
How cool is it though? You can fucking fly that thing. It's got a camera on it. You record and fly shit around.
So did Picorni's, and it was like $50.
Yeah, but this one's Apple.
Am I just gonna
Oh, okay.
am I gonna use that for class?
It doesn't even have an apple on it. It says parrot on the side. People are gonna think you bought some crappy off-brand.
I'm just saying, this looks pretty cool.
You don't want people to think you're poor, Kyle.
Think about this. You could take that, fly it into the classroom or outside the window. Just watch it from your dorm room. That's true. You should do that.
I don't think your
I never did
professors
believe
would
again.
appreciate that.
It's like, Austin, what input do you have? I'm here.
You kind of rev the engine a little.
All right, so
Excellent contribution.
But no,
two revs for yes.
yeah, 1 rep for no. No, but I was talking with everyone at the lunch table the other day, and I do want to raise money by inventing useless things. And so my first
Like the Bebop parrot drone.
That is not useless. That's very cool.
No, mine.
Oh yeah, yours is useless.
But awesome.
Go on. I'm
the,
sorry.
the first useless thing that I came up with, because this is how I started the sentence. I just looked over at whoever the fuck I was looking at, and I was like, would you think that crutches with wheels was a good idea? Just trying to move forward, and they just slip behind you, and you just fall. And so
I like that idea.
I love it.
I made that idea, and I also said the companies, Pam, non-stick cooking spray, and Bear Paint should get together for non-stick paint. We also made shock absorbers made of glass. So whenever you hit a bump, they shatter and go down into your tires and just put shards of glass all over them.
So these aren't useless inventions. These are the worst possible spin.
Oh
on
no,
inventions.
they're straight
They're-
stupid.
I was like, they're fairly useless. I don't know.
A laminated
No, but
towel.
crutches are actually useful because then you have a crutch, and instead of getting halfway to wherever you're going and realizing, good God, my arms hurt, you get halfway to the door and realize, good God, my arms hurt, so you can just leave them there.
What?
Have you ever used crutches? You don't want to be on those things.
I've used
Yeah, you get halfway where you're going, and you're like, good God, why did I do this? I could just walk. It's not worth this.
I don't think you're using the crutches correctly. You're not supposed to keep them in your armpits. You're supposed to just use that to keep them in place and lean on the hand things.
Yeah.
But you didn't do that, did you? You just used the armpits. And
No, I just fucking walked.
And my leg is fucked.
I still don't have full range of mobility in my left ankle because I just walked. But
total worth.
total worth. I actually my right calf is slightly larger than my left one because I hopped the entire first day.
Oh, that's another thing. I'm watching Hunter x Hunter now, and Kyle will know this.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great anime, and
How did
So-
you segue into that from me hopping places?
Hold, give him a
hold on,
chance.
he'll know.
Okay.
So the main character Gon.
Oh man, are you gonna talk about the?
There's just spoiler. He's broken his arms a couple times,
Oh, I hate it.
but
I hate
no,
it.
no. He'll constantly be doing push-ups with one arm, but not the other because it's broken. So his arms are gonna be lopsided. And I was like, all right, I can forgive this once. I guess he just wants to train. He did it again. He's just doing headstands with an arm. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
He just trains that one arm. He's like, yeah, this fucking arm's gonna get jacked.
That's like that masturbation commercial on what is it? Idiocracy? Have you seen that?
Oh,
do you know what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
I know exactly
Where the
what
one
you're
guy's just
talking
got that right
about.
arm that's just
Go away,
the rest of
mate.
him's normal.
Girl, why are you baiting? I'm baiting.
Yeah, that was a funny movie. I enjoyed that
very
movie.
good.
I also enjoyed the message.
Movie.
Well, because it's very scary.
It's just like it's a comedy. I'm just like, welcome to Costco. I love
But
you.
it's a scary concept.
Because they're like, oh my gosh, it's happening.
Because of all the futuristic movies with like some post-apocalyptic whatever, that's probably the most likely one.
It's like, yeah, fuck zombies. This is what we should be afraid of. Like, welcome to Costco. I love you.
I love you.
But why do plants crave it? Because it has electrolytes.
It has electrolytes.
This is probably this one. Make him feel good. Hello, we're selling chocolate. I love you.
But an interesting thing, I didn't do any research on this or anything, but Quinn was telling me that the electrolytes are essentially salt. So what they were doing was like salting the earth and killing all the livestock. Or
And
not
the
the
plants.
livestock, the plants and shit.
Yeah.
Parrot. Parrot. I found a better picture.
That
That could
just
be
looks like a
yours
race
for
car.
the low price of tax on $500.
Yep. You could own that.
No, actually, if you would like a race car, they also have one of those.
Oh.
Someone's gonna step on that.
I really actually wish I was kidding, but I'm not.
I don't know. I'll go there one day and just be like, well, I can't find anything.
You could probably walk out of there with like a t-shirt or a hat or something.
I mean, once all the people from the 80s die, they're just going to realize, wow, Apple really does suck, and then the price is going to go down.
There's the Parrot drone car. It's got a camera on the front of it and everything, and you just drive it around.
That's a thing you could do.
Oh, shit.
For the low price of what again?
That one I think is $200.
$200.
That's actually a legitimate thing you could buy and still have some money left over. You
That
get some headphones and a fucking car.
is a $200 RC car.
And then they just
With
have
a
to touch
camera on
it.
With a camera
There's a
on
camera
it.
on
You
it,
can
thank
buy both an RC car and a camera to tape to it at Radio Shack for like $100 plus the cost of Scotch tape.
Hey, we have a camera on the way. We can get that.
Oh, you actually bought that camera?
I did. I don't, what was it? Like a Sony action camera or something like that. Apparently, it has like a little thing you can look through to film, right? But you can also get an app on your phone and then hook it up to Wi-Fi, and like it transmits the video over the local Wi-Fi network to your phone.
I hope it's not an Apple app because I don't get those.
I don't know if it. I don't know. I don't know.
Kyle's gonna be like, I don't get them either.
I flustered him. He didn't know how to respond.
I had no idea what's wrong with that.
He wasn't expecting that.
No, I mean, I actually don't know what apps it has. I figured we just look through the little hole.
I figured we just use it like a camera. I don't use the camera on my phone.
Holding up your phone, holding the camera. Oh shit! There's a delay on it. Do that again. You're talking. So how are you doing that? You're talking.
So you're gonna hold the camera with your right hand and look through it with the phone in your left
Yeah,
hand.
exactly.
I feel like there's a better system. Your phone has this fancy camera on the back of it. Like, who thought of this? Who sat there and went, you know what? They could use the camera built into their phone that fucking works right. Or they could download this app and take like a 5-second delay on everything they're recording.
To be fair, this.
Someone thought that would sell.
It's a camera
In
built
fact,
for being.
I didn't even think about it until you pointed it out. I would have downloaded that app and been like a complete moron. Like, oh, this is so fucking cool. Look at that.
I have been zoning out this entire time.
I'm looking
I
over here
have
at
no
my
idea
phone,
what you're talking
and the
about.
camera's
Wait.
pointing down
I've just
on
been
the
fucking with
floor.
my lips.
Basically, I bought this camera. I actually bought this camera, by the way. This is the
Found a
camera.
reason to do that.
This is the camera I bought.
Right, I know.
The camera hooks up to Wi-Fi, and if you put your phone on the Wi-Fi and you download the app, you can see what is going on through the camera on your phone. And John was pointing out that you have a camera.
Yeah,
On the
I
back.
figured it was something like that. I'm just like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I actually just found a use for that.
What's that?
We could actually use that app to send the camera probe down into the crawl space.
We should definitely do that.
Before
I was actually
we
just
go
thinking
down
that.
there.
Better yet, let's get this Parrot drone and just send it down there, so we don't
Send
have to
it
send.
down there?
Yeah, so we don't have to send somebody down there.
Yeah, that way we're out $500 instead of $100 when the creepy old guy snatches it.
At least we're not dead.
But we could only be out $100.
And a person, we can't buy a person for $100. Okay, we're not going to that territory.
Okay.
John.
I don't know if we're gonna cross the line here or not.
So, based on that, who would you get rid of if you could? If you had to sacrifice one person in our group, who would it be?
Oh God, that's tough.
I can't believe we're actually talking about this.
Who should die, John? Who do you like the least?
I love all of you.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Actually, if I had to pick someone to send down there the first time,
Oh, it's going to be me.
it would be Mitch.
Why
Because
is-
he's just huge and intimidating. And I think anything creepy would run away from Mitch.
I don't know. His back isn't all too good. He might have a bit of a struggle getting down there.
Also, no offense to Mitch, he may not fit through the hole. It's a really small hole.
Dude, I might not fit through that hole.
Yeah.
Apparently, Quinn or I are getting sent down.
Quinn! Quinn will do it. We should send Quinn.
He's an atheist too. He doesn't believe in horror monsters.
I didn't think that was what atheists disbelieved.
They don't believe in anything. They're nihilists.
I like how we kind of connected to that. You said Quinn and I. I was like, we're like, oh, we'll just sacrifice Quinn. We completely forgot about him.
Yeah. That's like the one thing he gets to do for spare time.
Yeah, because all of our Let's Plays just fucking go under, and they're just like, man, let's do some work for this website. Well, it's gone.
Oh.
Or they're just complete shit, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I mean, sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
What was the one that we played? The horror one? Scared the shit out of me, but it was otherwise pretty bad. Doorways.
Oh, yeah. Did we lose that?
No. I still have it.
Okay.
It's really shitty.
It was a good Let's Play. It was just a really terrible game.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. See, I don't want to put one out that we just completely rip on the game the whole time. I feel bad
Why?
because I know how hard it is to make games, and it's not an easy thing to do.
Well,
Well, you said it was scary, right?
It scared the shit out of me.
Well,
I think
I mean, come on, how hard is that though?
I think the content
I was trying.
that we had was decent enough to warrant people's enjoyment of it. I mean, we weren't making fun of it too hard. We just got really upset at the point where we quit the game.
Yeah, we just.
Which is exactly what happened when he played League of Legends. He just ripped the
Yeah,
shit out of
okay,
that
that's-
until he was done.
That's true. So maybe we might put it up then. Maybe
And
we'll
League
put
of
it up
Legends is actually a fairly polished game, from what I understand.
there. It is. I don't think there's. I mean, it's
I
not
don't know
very-
because
it's
I
not
never
balanced.
got through the
It's-
tutorial, but
It's not balanced in any way. I don't think it's broken to the point where
yeah,
it's unplayable.
they overpower the shit out of those bots. I know.
So speaking of League, who's your player? Do you have a specific player you like to play?
Not anymore.
Did you have a player that you like? I like to play Garen because he was a big, strong motherfucker, and
I played Rise and Ashe a lot, and I wanted to learn how to play Ashe because I kept hearing about people just being like, no one knows how to play Ashe, and I was like,
might be a
well,
reason for that.
I guess I'll learn how to play Ashe. And they were saying I was doing a pretty good job at that, and
Oh, cool.
I was like, well, I guess I'll play PvP. And then none of the people that I was accustomed to were on PvP, and I'm just like, I guess I'll have to try out a new champion. And then this douchebag Blitzcrank. Oh, it was Blitzcrank that was giving me bullshit. And I'm just
I
like,
have no idea who that is.
it's
I
just
don't
this yellow robot dude. I think it's Blitzcrank.
They have so many characters now. I can't keep up with all of them.
You don't need to. It's
Dude, like, I don't enjoy League of Legends so much that I actually skip over that porn when I'm on the internet at night.
I thought that's what the parrot idea was for. We just like start shooting porn for the website. It's like it's a new way to view porn, bird's eye view. You just only see the guy's back and ass from outside. There's just no women involved.
Just this giant hairy ass back.
Just grunts coming in. Like you're too far away to get the thing gets hit by the fan, and it's like a 2-minute video.
Is it bad that I actually want to do this now? Like I want a proof of concept on this.
You want to try this out? You go ahead.
No, we don't even need a willing woman because they won't be seen anyway. They're gonna be going to town on a pillow.
Yeah, just fuck like a body pillow or something.
I can't believe we're seriously discussing doing this. No, I was just like, yeah,
I
we
can't
can
believe
totally
there's someone actually gonna listen to this and be like, yeah, I'd watch it.
I'll watch this guy have sex with his bed.
No, I like some male on bed action.
Hey, you don't know. That could be a thing. It could be a niche.
Could be a niche of porn. Oh man, that bed has got some good shape. That's boxy.
It's so boxy.
So boxy.
Oh,
Man, look at that bounce though. Those springs, man.
wait, is that a memory foam? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh man, you can fuck that bed with a wine glass still next to it. It won't knock it over.
Keep hydrated.
Chugging wine? Is that you say hydrated during sex?
Oh man.
All right.
Dear God.
So we are gonna buy that pair of Johnny.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna get this parent hour.
All right.
Is that a good place to stop this podcast? Just the porno idea.
Yeah, we're gonna end on porn.
Because
Spare time, game time. Know what you're doing with your spare time, watching bird's eye view porn. Whole new perspective that is unsexy in all the way.
I mean, you could be gay.
I mean, it's not. It's just high. No one. It doesn't involve the people at all. It just looks like you're a ghost watching people have sex. Just, oh. And I mean, not even like gay people.
Was that a ghost noise? The guy's
Oh.
it's a horny
Where's the bed's noise?
And I mean, even if you're gay, I mean, they probably want to get involved with the porn stars. They don't want to
Well, I
be as
just
far
feel
away as
like-
possible.
I mean, there is. If you're gay, there is that one guy that's all he's seeing. Like, right? Unless I'm confused about this,
I'm
there's just
confused
one guy
about-
who's on top, and all he sees is the back of the other guy.
No, what we're saying is, yeah, that is
Yeah, I
probably
got you.
all that you would see, but we're as far up in the ceiling as you could get. Like, if this is how gay sex works, we have to tape a gay person to the ceiling and watch two other men have sex with each other. And he's just like, yes, I love my role.
Oh, we just crossed
I love
into some
ceiling
real
sex.
kinky territory.
I love
there.
being as
We
far
just
away.
hit gay people who get off watching other gay people. That's,
No, they
that's where we just
they have to
got.
be taped to the ceiling.
So we're throwing some bondage in with that.
Bondage.
So to I guess divert away from this for the last few minutes of the podcast. Have you guys seen the new OK Go video yet?
No.
You remember OK Go? They did the song.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Yeah,
they were the
they
band.
did one song.
Yeah, they did the
Well,
treadmill thing.
they were in St.
Yeah,
Louis,
they were,
and
it was Move
they
or
were
something, wasn't
yeah.
it?
they were the band that Quinn and I actually actively missed. We were just like, oh, it's okay, go. We better go over here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. No, they actually made
We
made
better
another
leave.
another new like one shot continuous video, but they use a drone, and that's. It started like in this building. I think it was actually kind of a commercial for some Japanese something or other. But it started out in like building, and they end up zooming out, and they like everyone's like has like signs, and they like make shit like arrow like really like fast moving things. Like it looks like animation going like across a board because they're like flipping these boards and using these all different colored boards and everything, and it's like zooming up into the sky as it's doing it. And it's like this is fake. There's no way. How do they get like this smooth animation with thousands of people holding up a colored piece of paper and switching to another colored piece of paper really quick? And it turns out what they did was they literally like zoomed up, like they would like move the drone up as slow as it could possibly go, and everyone was moving super slow. They're like, all right, everyone move out, get out this colored paper. So they get it out and they show up. All right, now get out this next one. And they do that really, really slowly, and then by the end they just sped it up by like 20 times or something. It actually looked really, really
So they did a
good.
time lapse.
Yeah, it's basically a time lapse, but yeah, I guess that's a time lapse, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was really cool looking. But it was all one continuous shot, like I said. It's not like they like cut and they did any edits or anything. It was literally all they did was just sped up the end of the video.
Yeah, it's a time lapse.
Yeah, it was just really cool though because it was all one shot and they used a drone for the whole video. But it was really cool. It was
Time
cool.
lapses are cool. I like time lapses.
Time lapses are cool. So we are right about at an hour. I'm glad we didn't end on porn.
Just to bring up porn right at the end. of it.
One more time, just to make sure.
All right.
PORN.
Now we
This
just
spelling lesson brought to you by Spare Time. Edition.
Bry Brazzers.
That's BAZZ.
no,
BRS.
no, it's not. BAZ. That's Bazzers.
Brazzers.
You forgot it.
Well,
There's no
I
R in
work for
porn.
Brazzers, so
Good. There's no I in
That's-
porn, but there is a no.
only if you like flip the letters around.
It's still there.
It's still there. There's also an RN, but people, well, depending on what kind of porn you're watching.
Let's just cut this.
Now we have to edit.
All right. So join us next time on the Spare Time podcast. See ya.